on the Quidditch team means being with people who you have a lot of fun with. You're able to stay in shape, do lots of workouts, lots of practices. We also travel to other colleges and we can meet other Quidditch team members. We've been to Oberlin, Kent, Ashland, Ohio State. To me, being on Quidditch is more like being with a family than a club even.
To me, it's an opportunity to get to play a sport that I played in middle school and continue doing that and do it at the highest level that I can.
One of the biggest things for me about being on the Quidditch team is that it is a chance to be myself and not really be judged for it. That's really important for me because I have a harder time expressing myself and more of who I am to people. So especially, once I got to really know the people on the team, I could let that come out.
It's a way for me to stay in shape. I got a great group of friends there who have kind of become family to me. It's been a way to interact with people that I probably wouldn't have met otherwise. And they keep me company and I love hanging out with them.
So what it means to me is to be a part of a community. I really feel like I found a second family on the team, and I love every second that I spend with these guys.
So for me, being on the Quidditch team means I have a family at Case. I really struggled with the transition and finding a community and a social life when I first came to Case and feeling like I belong somewhere, but the Quidditch team is the place I feel I belong. And basically, it's made Case Hogwarts for me. I can't wait to go back because all my friends are there, and we just have a lot of fun and we have adventures together with our social events and in our matches, which can get pretty wild sometimes.
So there are so many. I guess one of my favorites is playing this game called Capture the Patrick, which for basically how it works is one member of the team, it's kind of like Capture the Flag, and they stand in the middle of the gym, and then we kind of try to fight over like who gets to bring them to one side versus the other. It's a bit useful for Quidditch. The beaters do get to use bludgers during it. It's just honestly a blast. Oh, here's my cat.
So for our annual Yule Ball, we have some craft nights leading up to it because we build all the decorations ourselves. And at these craft nights are some of my favorite memories because even though there was some stress because we had to get all of this stuff done before the Yule Ball, it was always a really fun time hanging out with the team and just making some arts and crafts.
My favorite Quidditch memory is when I got to play Lucius Malfoy at Yule Ball. So we have this thing called Quest where you can dress up as characters and kind of help people solve this mystery, and you're basically acting for like a few hours. I got to play Lucius Malfoy, and as you can see I have a lot of hair, so I was like stuffing that under a blonde wig, which gave me a cone head, so it looked a little odd, but I was having a really good time. My friend Sylvie, she played Draco, my son, and we basically just had so much fun acting really evil and mean to people. I know it sounds awful.
I think it was the two fantasy creatures that I created last semester to try and get people more interested in coming to practice. Those being, I had one instance where over the GroupMe, I created a robot that was hacking into the GroupMe, and then the second creature that I did was Mufukar, who has been much more memorable for people. He was essentially this alien squid guy that was trying to conquer the world, and he was going to do it by conquering Quidditch first. And it was a big build-up. He was on the message board for like 2 weeks, and finally he came to practice. And it ended up being like this 6-foot balloon that I had lying around, and we all just had fun with that. And that was my favorite memory, because I feel like that really exemplified what Quidditch is. It's kooky, it's weird, but it's fun, and it really brings us all together.
All the tournaments were really fun. Game nights, everything we've done as a team pretty much.
It was in the last spring semester, and I remember we were doing like the beginning lapping around the gym, and I remember I just started like flying past people, and that was something that is I remember it very fondly because I've always been someone who, I don't know if you want to say is generally lacking in athletic ability. And that's always been a thing for me whenever I've done anything athletic throughout my life. So that really that stuck out to me because it was like, oh, you can do this.
So something I would want to tell an incoming member is that regardless of your time commitment or your athletic ability, you can do Quidditch. For me, I had both of these kind of deficiencies. I did not have a whole bunch of time because freshman year I was doing too much. So Quidditch really made it so that I didn't feel pressured to participate. It was more like you do when you can. And it kind of just felt like, oh, so I don't have to go to this. I can if I want. So it was more fun. It was more stress-free, pretty chill, and then really, really great when we got to do matches, and there was no pressure to go to specific matches. I could do it when I was able to. Also, in terms of athletic ability, I'm not like the most athletic. I'm kind of in the middle, I would say. So for me, I was a little scared there was going to be like these really, really good athletes and I was just going to be like benched or whatever. But no, I got to participate in every match. I got to participate in every practice. And also, you're given an opportunity to build up your athleticism and your cardio as you start playing the sport. The Quidditch team is for everyone, really.
I would say something that's not super obvious about Quidditch that I learned when I came in, I wish I had known before I started, was that one of the most valuable things about this team is actually the community and the friendship you get from it. The social things we do, like game nights, movie nights, that's one of the most valuable things about the team, and it's just awesome. I've made some of my best friends from this.
Especially during quarantine, we're going to be focusing a lot more on just bringing everyone together and having an opportunity, yes, to get in shape, but more than anything, just to socialize and have someone to talk to.
I guess what I would say is that I had a heart condition that made it so that I couldn't practice like a month in to the fall semester of last year. And so basically, I mean, I still went to every practice, but I was just basically a supportive entity, if you want to call it. Basically what I'm trying to say is that even if you have some kind of condition or disability or whatnot, that makes it so that you can't really do much athletically, you can still join the team to be able to really enjoy yourself on the team.
Come and join us, come to practice. We'd love to have you. We're accepting of everyone. We want everyone to come and join as possible. We just want to have fun.
So to any incoming member, I'd like to say that the people on this team are fantastic and that Quidditch is a fast-paced and exciting sport that I have fallen in love with, and hopefully you will too. And you never know unless you give it a try.
Join the Quidditch team. Woohoo!
I hope that I get to talk to some of you soon.
Go Gryffindor. Anyone else who disagrees, they're just wrong. I'm sorry.
Hufflepuff is the best.
First of all, shout out to Hufflepuff gang. And second of all, I hope to see you guys at practice.
The people that are on the team are amazing. They're just so great. They're some of the best people you'll find at Case, in my opinion.